The OHL looks ahead at each of our teams as the 2022-2023 season approaches. Joining me now is Guelph Storm head coach Scott Walker. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time today.
All right, thanks for having me.
Kind of just to get right into it, what's exciting about this team heading into the new season?
Well, we have a bunch of guys, I think, that are in, transition years where they've been drafted and coming back into our league and see where they're at. And hopefully they still have the drive and the, pedal on the gas. And then we have other guys that, whether they didn't get drafted or in their draft year, and hopefully they have a little bit of a burn in them to, like a Braden Bowman. I think he's had a great year last year, and I think teams missed out on not taking him, and hopefully he can have a big year.
Being in the NHL and now back to the OHL in a coaching role, do you kind of have a new perspective this time around as the Storm's head coach?
Well, definitely. Last year I worked with Bruce Boudreau, who's I played for, and you never really remember how a coach is when you played for him. You remember things you like and didn't like, but I really learned a lot, and I've taken one thing for sure this year. I've had lots of meetings with players after games the next day, just check in, see where we're at, and talk about their game, things I didn't like or things we talked about and didn't like during the game, and make sure we're all on the same page, and if they have any problems. So a lot of communication. It's been great.
Because of the success that the Storm has had in the past couple of years with their drafting and scouting, the team obviously has a lot of depth. Not a bad problem to have, but as a coach, it's a little bit difficult to find time on the ice for all of the guys right out of the gate.
Well, it always is. I mean, that's coaching at any level, whether it's minor hockey or in the NHL. Happens to be for us in junior. You try to keep everybody happy. Everybody has needs and wants, and you have to be doing what's best for the team, but you also have to try to make everybody feel good in the role that they're serving. And to me, we didn't turn over a lot of guys, so technically, or over the past in junior hockey, guys go from whatever they do, 7 to 15 points in their first year, and then they can sometimes double them, and it's mostly by playing time and get some specialty teams and the likes. But with our team, we're going to probably returning guys back to similar roles that they had last year, and hopefully maybe growing their role and maybe a specialty team, a penalty kill, or a little bit of power play. But I can't imagine their role is going to go double what it was last year. So yeah, it's definitely a tricky part of coaching, especially when you have a team with a lot of guys returning.
With all of those guys returning, do you have certain players that you're looking out for to really lead the team and be a leader for the younger guys this year?
Well, we have a good, the group of guys that got drafted this year. I think they're a good core group of, you'd say, in the middle of their junior career right now, the Bushingers and Patra and Zilkin. I mean, he's probably been our best player in preseason, has the puck all the time. He's skating so good at an elite NHL level already. You can see why a team would take him in the third, but you wonder why teams didn't take him earlier. And hopefully he's wanting to make a lot of teams pay for that.
And then kind of shifting over, obviously you guys have been in preseason training camp for the past few weeks. What rookies have really stood out to you so far?
Well, you know what? We have 4 16-year-olds in our lineup right now. And, Luchenko, our first rounder, the speed just really jumps out at you. And he actually has poise and really good hockey sense awareness. So that's been really good. And the other guys, McKnight and McKenzie are finding their way, but they're very, very thick, solid men for 16 years old. They can take the physicality and to handle it well. And they just got to get, processing the game speed wise up. And I feel like they're doing fine. Once you can handle it physically, that other stuff will come. And then McKnight was a, 8th round pick that we signed, and gives us some size, and we're hoping really down the road that he can become the player he is. This year's probably going to be a lot to ask for him to use a power forward, but we're going to try and develop that into him.
And then finally, just heading into this new season, as a team, what expectations do you have heading into this year?
Well, I think you got to, temper expectations. I think everybody's expecting a lot from us, but we do have, a tweener team. I don't think we're very old by, OHL standards, and don't have a ton of 03s, and we have a young goaltending crew and a young defense. So, you know, I'm excited about the group, but I definitely think we're in that transition year. I don't think this is the year where, you know, technically people say you're going for it. It's definitely not a year that the Guelph Storm are going for it, but you know, we're going to challenge and try to win every night, no question. And you know, I think we'll be a real competitive, exciting team to watch that you know, plays a physical brand of hockey.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for your time today. I wish you and the team the best of luck as we head into this new season.
Okay, thank you.